stuff. I'll be back in a couple minutes, okay?
Thank you, Mr. Higgins, for being professional. I appreciate it.
Do you have your ID on you?
Young lady,
This is Officer Martin. She's actually the neighborhood police officer.
Yeah.
She works in community work.
We haven't met.
That's the only reason she's stopping to talk to you.
I'm going to just deal with you, Mr. Higgins. I appreciate it. Thank you.
I
appreciate it.
Together.
Right now, you've started out by
Identifying you. What's your name?
right now you're starting out with giving me a bad impression of your intentions. When you come up and you approach somebody who's done nothing wrong, and you don't even know if they've done something wrong.
What's your name?
You immediately ask them their name.
What's your name? Do you have an identification on you?
Right now, you are acting quite strange.
Professional manner. That's what I
No.
do. What's your name? Your name? Are you familiar with the other officer? Is that why you haven't produced the identification? Does he know you who you are? Yeah, I'm recording too. That's what we do. We record. Looks like you want to record. What's your information? Do you have an ID on you?
Do you always act so strange? Do you always act like a domestic terrorist?
I'm just asking who you are.
No, you're acting like a domestic terrorist.
Interesting.
Correct. Correct. I've got two cops standing here.
Yeah,
One of them demanding ID,
yeah. We're all
and
we're all recording. Okay.
and
we're all being held accountable for our actions.
I find it quite strange. You want to act this
Yeah.
this rude
We all have
and
a-
not act
yeah.
like a human being. Do you always act like an alien to people you approach?
Is your name Todd?
Do you always act like an alien to people you approach?
You look familiar to me, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. What's funny?
Oh, you're funny. See, the guessing games that you play just shows your lack of investigation skills and your lack of communication skills.
Yeah, that's me lacking.
Well, then I suggest that you just leave right now and let Mr.
Oh.
Higgins deal with it.
Well, that's not who it is, but sure. I'm here to support the other officers. That's what
No,
we're
you're here
doing.
to threaten lives and destroy people. That's all you came to do. I never heard Mr. Higgins ask for backup. I never heard him tell you I need this
We
person
do.
interrogated,
Our protocol is our
500
protocol.
questions, and
Yeah.
bothered, and like
Yeah.
a domestic terrorist. I never heard him give those directives to you when he walked away, did he?
I don't believe that Officer Higginson is my supervisor.
Really? So
yeah.
how are you helping him? If he never asked you for a damn thing, how are you
all
helping
have a
him?
responsibility.
Really?
Yep, we have our own protocol.
Really?
Yep,
Following the law part of your protocol?
absolutely. That's
Your
what
department
we do.
shows me that you can't.
I don't understand that statement.
Your department's giving me a proven track record, and you're just backing it up completely right now.
There's no need to film me. Did you produce your identification? We still haven't gotten that. I'm glad that's entertaining to you.
See, this just once again, twice now, this reifies your lack of investigation skills. You could have just gone and asked that man right
Why
there
would I
what
ask
my
him?
name is.
Why would I ask
He'll
him?
tell you my goddamn name, and you're just too stubborn and too
There's no need to
rude
shout.
to even
Nobody's
to even
shouting at
understand why I don't want to talk with you. If you would be polite and respectful,
Nobody's
like
being rude.
Mr. Jones has been to me
Nobody's being
every
rude.
interaction, you'll get nothing but respect in return.
Nobody's being rude.
When you come off like a Nazi soldier,
I don't believe anybody is coming
That's a Nazi soldier tactic. What's your ID? Where are your papers? Where are your papers? I remember Nazi soldiers.
You're going to go into my car if you continue to disturb the public.
I
Stop
remember
it.
Nazi soldiers
Stop.
telling people those
You
same
look around,
things.
the public does not like what you're saying.
Well, it's called free speech. It's called free speech. Have you heard of it?
You cannot alarm
It's
the
protected
public.
by the First Amendment. If you're alarmed by free speech, you should leave this country.
You have a right to peacefulness.
You should leave
and
this
you are
country.
not being very peaceful.
You're just being rude
Nobody's being rude. I'm telling you that it is not appropriate.
by acting like a Nazi soldier and demanding ID. That is being rude.
That's a pretty offensive statement you're making.
No, that is the truth. If you don't like to be associated with such type of people, you shouldn't act like that type of people. You should act with some respect. When you give respect, you will get respect.
Your chummy behavior with certain officers is not necessarily appropriate. So I'm glad
Young
that
lady,
you
you're
feel
the last
very
person
chummy.
to tell me what's appropriate and what's
You're very chummy
not.
with them, but we are all
You're
doing
the last
same
person
job.
I would ever listen to with your
Doing all
Nazi
doing
tactics.
Again, that's inappropriate. Hey, Scott, they're backing up.
See, if you do some investigation skills like you
You do
tell,
not
like
need
you
to
say
speak
you're
with me.
doing,
You have not
you
cooperated with
would
anything
get
I've
on the phone and
requested.
call the county and see who the guy was filming over at the fairgrounds earlier today. They'd be happy to provide you that information.
Yeah?
But
How'd
you
that
don't
go?
want to. You don't want to do the easy thing. You want to do the corrupt Nazi thing and try
Again,
and
that's
violate
offensive.
people's rights.
It's very offensive.
And
Not
next
not
thing I know, you'll be
appropriate.
shooting me in my back when I turn around too.
Not appropriate.
That's the type of things that you do.
You have made quite some interesting comments about somebody you do not know.
No, it's comments. I call them pretty obvious perceptions of the facts.
What is it that brings you here today?
Man, you just don't listen.
What is it you'd like
How
me to
did you
listen
get
to?
How did you get on this force? Because you pay attention like
Yeah.
I've already said 4 times what I'm doing here today, and
Yeah?
you pay
To
attention
who?
like
Who
nothing.
have you spoken to? You spoke to me about what you're doing here? I don't believe so.
Well, since you were rude to me the whole time, you'll get nothing but rudeness
Not
back.
been rude to you at all. Just asking who you are.
All right, Officer Higginson is just wrapping up in there. He'll
Thank
come
you,
on
Mr.
out here
Jones.
and
I
talk to
appreciate
you
it.
and explain what all was going on.
Yeah, I
on your side.
appreciate it, Mr. Jones, and I appreciate you being professional, and I'm happy to see that you showed up here. I know that you are in the Springfield Police Department are trying your hardest to follow the laws and do it the right way, and to be respectful in the same token.
Well, like what we talked about.
And I please want you
What are we
to
doing?
You're good.
don't take
We're done.
my attitude
I
towards
need this
her
information.
as I said to her. You've come with me
That's
respect,
okay.
and I'll
He's
give
gonna
you
use
respect,
Right.
and that's all you've ever treated me
amount
with,
of
and that's all I'm
craziness
ever going to
he's
treat you
swaying
with.
in this direction.
You saw me turn around. I saw
And
you were
expect it to
familiar.
change.
I was more than happy to come up and consult with you.
Right.
And so,
Well, like what we talked about last time before the state fair is, we're into constitutional policing, and if you're following your rights,
I'm
we don't-
trying to follow the rules, sir. You know that. You know I don't want to break the rules. You know I've got privileges I like to keep.
Right.